Welcome to Create LARPS for All LLC. You can reach out to us at createlarpsforallllc@gmail.com. We're going to be focused on LARP creation and LARP content. Good to see you. Hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Keep being awesome. On the subject of skills, the first skill that I listed, Heroic Inspiration, is the skill for casual mode. It's also for completely new players, or if you're joining for your first time playing, you've only played at home and you're a little bit nervous, or if you have someone who just can't juggle numbers in their head and the app doesn't exist yet. It's for people that just want to hang out and have fun. The Heroic Inspiration skill allows them to make you better at a skill temporarily, and they don't need to understand necessarily how it works. There will be another short on if someone gives you Heroic Inspiration, the ways you can use it. But if you pick Heroic Inspiration, you don't get any other skills. You can still use all the skills in the game at level 1, but you can basically buff people the entire game. It's good for new players. It's very much a casual mode, and I built that in for people who really don't want to stress about a lot of different skills and what's going on. Alright everyone, so the first skill is the Alchemist skill. Level 1 just allows you to identify alchemical items, but it does not allow you to create alchemy items. You can use alchemy items, but not make them. At level 5, you can make simple healing items, strengthening items, stacking items that have a bonus of 5, and it takes you 3 minutes. At level 10, you can make alchemy items that have a bonus of 10, usually for one-time use things, that also take 3 minutes to make. Now, the skills are going to follow a particular trend, but if an alchemist or an alchemist-related thing would make sense, and you have a 5 or a 10, you can throw that towards skill challenges, or you can use it to stack other players. And I think that's it. But these are starting points. So it occurred to me as I was recording and doing the list that I didn't explain the purpose of the skill list and the different skills. There are really 2 types of skills when you bear down into things. There's stacking skills and combat skills. The combat skills are supposed to mostly only be used in combat. If you can come up with cool story ways for them to help skill challenges, as a player you can do that. The stacking ones are how you make armor, make magic items, make cool alchemical things that can make you better at combat. They can also make you better at non-combat things. So it's really just those 2 types of skills. Ones that stack each other. The stacking skills, you cannot use them on yourself. You can only use them on other players. The combat skills, you can use them on enemies, not on each other. But the only way to get the best, highest combat stats is to get stacked by other players. This keeps everyone using their skills to make the game better for each other as they play. Alright, now the smithing skill. Let's see how I'm going to fit this in a short. Anyone can create smithing items, but it takes 30 minutes of uninterrupted roleplay. Now, at level 5, a smith can make armor, weapons, and those things in only 5 minutes of roleplay. Now, anyone can help shave a minute off the timer down to minimum timer of 1 minute for any use of a skill. At level 10, they can make items in 3 minutes, or sharpen weapons in 30 seconds. A lot of this is going to be in the rules PDF. They can also heal and repair armor, or it's usually going to be repairing armor. So if you're getting some of your hit points in the combat from armor, they can fix that. They can fix your weapons. They can sharpen your weapons, strengthen your weapons. Again, anyone can use the skill at level 1, or they can make someone who has the skill a little bit faster. But 5 and a 10, detailed in the PDF, but also in this short. Next up is the leatherworking skill. You can use it to create leather items and books and things that would be made out of leather with 30 minutes of role play. You can also use it to reduce the timer, same as the smith, for someone who has a higher level. Level 5, you can make leather weapons and armor that have 5 hit points or deal 5 damage. At level 10, it takes 3 minutes to make. And they start at, and they can be made up to 10. You can fix items that are made out of leather with 10 heal armor, like leather armor. You can also repair people's books, scrolls, magic items, things of that nature. So that is the leatherworking skill at a minimum. Again, remember, creative uses of these skills can still apply and should be used. We're here to have fun. Thank you for watching the video. Again, like, comment, subscribe, dislike. Hope to see you in the next one. If there's something about the LARP you'd like to learn, it's eventually going to show up on the channel. If there's something about a different LARP you'd like to learn, I'd like to film it, get it up here, research it, know a lot of people in the community, and if I don't know them, I'm willing to reach out and figure out whatever you'd like to know about LARPing. There's so many different genres, there's lots of ways to do this, and there's no reason why you can't just do this at home with your friends and have a good time.